What's going on? What is DNelsWithAllHipHop.com, man? And we got a special guest in the building today, man. New York native. Go by the name of Papers. What's going on, big homie?
I'm here, man. Early in the morning. I'm here. What's
Nice
going
and
on?
early. And I told you, I was talking to your management, man. It's very rare rappers come on time. So that means you about your money, you about your business. So the name fits how you handle your business then.
Yeah, you could thank PTM for that, because me, you would have not got me this early. That's different for me.
Well, let's kick it off by explaining who Papers is, man. You know, for somebody who just turned on to the channel, never heard of you or you know, saw your name but never really got to where your music or who you were. How would you kick that off, and how would you explain?
My name Papers, man. They call me Mr. Papers. That's how everybody gonna know me. I'm an artist. I'm an entertainer. I came into the game a little different from you know, everybody else, the way everybody else came into it. So it's just a little different for me. But I'm transitioning right now into something real big. So you know, I got some things going on that's real good. I got a new support team behind me right now that's real different. So just expect some big things that's going on.
Now you from the Bronx, or were you born
from the
there?
Bronx,
Or you raised, born
Bronx,
and raised?
New York. Yeah, the gutter, man, the bottom.
Yeah,
Bronx,
now
New York.
explain your influences, because you know New York in general is the mecca of hip hop, and then from the Bronx you got some heavy hitters from the Bronx that came out. Fat Joe and the whole Terror Squad moving from back
That's
in
my
the day.
nigga right there. Shout out Fat Joe, right? Remy. It's my sis right there. My brother Fred the God from the Bronx. All these
Yeah,
old
man,
peoples
Fred. Like lyrical, like very lyrical dude.
These in the Bronx is this what we do, man. So these people I spar in the studio with. So you know I get busy, like it's different.
Now, elaborate on your relationship with Fred, because I know when we first came in, you know, I asked you how you guys were, and you said that was like your brother. You guys still rocking? You still making music together? What's the situation on that?
Like I knew Fred since like I was like 13, man, before I had hair on my face and shit like that. So you know, he was around. He's like a big brother to me. He came around. You know, he pulled me off the block basically, like, yo, come on, let's go do something else. So I just decided to change my mind a little bit.
Was that hard for you? Because I think back, I think back of like when I watched the Notorious movie, and that scene when Diddy was like, hey, listen, if you want to do this rap thing, you got to leave the trap thing alone. You feel me? So. And a lot of rappers, you know, talk about, you know, the trap and how they started from the block and how they doing music. Are you fully committed with the rapping thing now, or it's like
100%, man. I ain't no drugs, no nothing going on. It's just straight music. Like it's big though for me now. You know, I've been out that game for a long time. You know, I got kids and shit. It's different. I'm a grown man. I ain't playing around. Serious. Man.
Right, in the label situation, I know you do a lot of moving around. Got your whole squad. Shout out to your team. Do you plan on? Because Chance the Rapper changed the game with winning that Grammy. Independent artist, completely pushing his own self.
Salute to him, man.
And end up winning the Grammy. So now a lot of people are like, whoa, you know, he went up against, you know, your big labels and ended up walking away with that hip hop Grammy. So now does that sway you to be like, all right, cool, let me rock out to see if I can do this independent thing for as long as I need to, or do you feel like if the right situation came on the table, you're willing to look into signing with a label?
I mean, honestly, right now, I don't really need the label right now. You know, I'm always willing to sit down, talk some business. We could do some partner business. I don't need no label. I got a support team behind me. You know, shout out to my man Sindel, Paula. We put our heads together. 3 heads is better than one. You know.
Man, you got this record that just dropped. Tory Lanez, you. It's called Celine.
Crazy.
And first of all, the hook is crazy. No way to lie about that. And it's been ringing off in the city crazy. A lot of DJs already started picking it up, and you just dropped that too. It's not like it's been out for a while.
February 11th, I dropped that.
Now how did you get into the DJ so fast, and they just gravitated to it, or these are relations that you built in the past, or how did the record catch fire so fast, man?
You know, you can't deny that fire, man. That's just what it is. The DJs, I got a lot of close relationships with some DJs, but the record is crazy. You know, got the boy Tory on there. It's just crazy. I went hard. We went busy. It's like with that right there is without being said. You know what I mean? The DJs is gonna jump on it. Salute to all the DJs that jump on board, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Now I want to ask you how you and Tory got together, but I want to also ask you a question. A lot of rappers blame the DJs a lot when the music isn't being played like they want to play it. Now, you seem like someone who do a lot of groundwork, you know, and I tell a lot of artists, you got to get out and meet the people. It's kind of like you got to campaign yourself. These relationships that you built with these DJs, you know what I mean? If you were talking to an artist that's coming up, or someone that was complaining like, hey, man, this DJs ain't playing my records, they hating, they ain't supporting New York, what would you tell them?
You gotta put that work in though. I think the DJs like that fire. I'm gonna keep it real. The DJs like my relationship with the DJs was the same way the up and coming artist was. You know what I'm saying? I had to just put that work in. Like they like that fire, man. It's different. You gotta be unique and just do your shit. When you do your shit and they deny it, then you just gotta do it again. Hit them in the head with something again. It is what it is. That was my strategy and it worked out.
And now Tory Lanez, man, how did you get that? How'd you get in the studio with him? Is it a mutual friend that connected that, or you guys just vibe with each other? Because a lot of relationships starts in the club. I talk to rappers and they be like, we was at the club. He was right. His section was next to mine. The vibe was crazy. We left the club, went to the studio. Talk about how you and Tory got going.
I'm a different kind of artist, so I ain't just coming from the bottom. So I got some relationships, and we was in a studio, we was putting something together, and we was just thinking of next artist to work with. We got the record. I did the record with Kevin Gates. It was crazy. I did one with Tank. It was crazy. So we just we trying to elevate up, and then we thought about Tory. You know what I mean? So we was thinking about Tory. Made some phone calls, and it just got done. We jumped on the jet to Miami, and it's history.
Now, when you in the studio with an artist like Tory, cause he bubbling, man, and even when he first came in the game, writing the hook he did for Meek's Meek's last album or the album before Meek's album, do you feel like, yo, man, let me get on my A game, or are you always going to? Obviously, every artist go in the studio with their A game, but when you're in the studio, with an artist like Tory Lanez, what's your thought process? Do you go in there like, let me make sure my pen game is 100%
fact, man. Especially that boy talented, man. He a beast.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm always be on my A game, but with him, I was on my A plus.
Was he swinging off the roof and shit like that? Cause
swinging
it seemed
off
like
the roof.
It shows you got to go in there with an insurance policy.
Nah, he
crazy.
We was in his studio, so we went. We got to Miami. He embraced us real good. He showed us real love. You know what I'm saying? And we got the record done. I guess he know how I give it up, man. You can look on my Instagram. There's females, they love me. So
and I was about to talk to you about that, man. It's like you like the Bronx Hugh Hef. I was on your Instagram, bruh.
Shout out to Hugh Hef. I'm about to take his spot.
I see one chick. I'm like, oh, yeah, she bad. And then I go and it don't even be a far time in between. Like, how you able to move like that on IG? It ain't Snapchat, too, because you're not posting it and letting it delete.
Yeah,
like, you're posting
up there,
and you letting it stay up there.
Kill me for that, too. They like, yo, why you don't put it on? I'm just young, man. I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And
how old are you, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
28.
Oh, so, yeah, you got
I'm young. I got some time. You know what I'm saying? Like, for right now, I'm just having fun, man. I love women. It's something. It's something what it is, but
ain't never. How do they react to it though? I mean, obviously rapping niggas. I mean, just be real. Females already got the perception like, look, if I'm messing with him, I should know what time it is. You feel me?
Right.
So when you meet a chick and they in the VIP, they know like, yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with papers tonight, and then that's it tomorrow, and it's done.
Yo, it's like now it'd be crazy. I go in the club, like my homies know. I walk in the club now, the girls like, yo, where your phone? Like they already know. You know what I mean? They telling me to pull my phone out. All right, just pull the phone out. I get busy and then. I call the Uber. Shout out to Uber. Uber hold it down, man.
Man,
real
listen,
shit. Without Uber, I don't think William B shit.
I need the code, man, because you had a chick putting your belt on in the club. I'm like, what this nigga what you was at?
Yeah. It'd be like that, man.
Couch just putting the belt on.
You gotta look up some other things.
I gotta do my research, man. I live through other people now. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a relationship status that I'm in right now, you gotta just maneuver through other people. So I hit the follow button just so I can see you. So you gotta keep it up. Now you get in a relationship, you messing up stuff. You messing it up for everybody else. Cause now we like, who else we gonna run to get that crazy? Feel?
It's like you never know, man. What the future holds, man. I might find a. Nah, I'm lying. Let me not even lie.
You done? You done? Now, I mean, we all know it's out there. Last time when you first walked in, so last time we saw you on camera with All Hip Hop was at your baby shower. And then, like I said, I stalked your Instagram. I stalked to get information. I ended up staying on there longer because of what I saw with the other females. But there's a particular woman on there that was up there about 5 days ago. You and Kim. Look, your relationship right now, are you guys in a good space? Is it just, mutual, let's raise a baby, or where you guys at right now?
That's my daughter mom's, man. So I love her to death. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm always gonna love her. Right now, we ain't eye to eye. I'm trying to grow as a person right now. So I gotta do my own thing, but I love her, like always. The bitches shit is cool, but I love her first, no matter what. So, she know that.
Do you love her enough? Maybe we can get a Kim and Papers record on the any up and coming project, or is it?
We worked before. We got some records that I got in the stashed away and shit like that. But you never know what the future holds, man. You might see something else. You might see another Roy or something.
Now, I hinted the EP album. you got the record out. It's out here moving. You know, a lot of people when they hear one hot record, they're like, all right, what else? What else he gonna give us this year? Now you in position right now where every rapper has songs in the stash, but are you in position to drop an album, an EP anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm working on a EP. I'm almost finished. It's called Papers. Working on it now. I got features. I don't really want to talk too much about it. I can't blow it up. But I got some big features. You see how I play, so you know my features is gonna be big. I got a new support team behind me. You know, I'm doing some things that you know I'm gonna surprise them. I'm doing some real. You see how I was. I'm throwing suit and ties on and shit like that. Now it's different. You know what I mean? I got an office in Connecticut. You know, shout out to my PTM family. This is real different, man. We doing shit different right now. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm working a lot smarter instead of working harder.
And that's the motto, and I love to hear that. And I feel like a lot of rappers who was really like in the trenches and you know selling candy. We're gonna say candy because Donald Trump said candy is more expensive than drugs right now. So we're gonna say a lot of rappers who used to sell candy before, you know, they come in the game with that business mind state. You know, like a shark in the water. Like you smell blood and you got to go get it now. So that transition from selling candy to the corporate, you know, it seems like it's not hard for you, man. It seems like you wear that hat well and you're comfortable in that position.
I mean, you know, I'm humble, man. Like I've been in this game. I've been around this game for a long time, so I've been around a lot of things. I'm just real humble, man. I'm humble that the DJs is messing with the record. They rocking with it. They playing. Every time I go in the club, I go on the street. They want to take pictures with me. I love that. You know what I mean? I came from like. I used to sleep on one bed with all my brothers and sisters. It was different, you know what I mean? So I made it to a different place. So it's good, man. We working. I just love to work. Like selling candy, selling music, selling sneakers. A hustler's a hustler. You a hustler, you gonna go hard no matter what.
Right. So you said the album, the EP is called Papers. It's
called
Papers.
Papers,
We're not gonna
right.
talk about that. Anything else you got going on as far as a lot of rappers have been hopping in movies lately.
I got some stuff. I can't talk about it though yet, but we got some big stuff. I'm gonna surprise y'all. You know, I never go. I don't short dollar nothing, man. I go hard or we go home. So you already know what it is. Like I got a whole team around me. You know, we gonna bust them down right now. It's heavy right now. The Tory Lanez, go get the Tory Lanez Celine out right now. You know what I mean? I'm assess her. We gonna do a contest. You know, we gonna pick a girl off Instagram to pick the prettiest. Not the prettiest. Let me change that. You know, the most
voluptuous.
Yeah. Something. And we're gonna buy her a Celine bag. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take her on the jet. We're gonna take her to another state and show her a good time. You know how we do.
You need a judge panel. You need a panel for that.
Yeah, we got you. That's what we could do. We could set it up with y'all, man. Y'all
set
pick
it up with
up.
us. We'll pump it. You know what I mean? You can send on. Listen, we can set a joint email so I can get a chance to look at them before you do. You know what I mean? So I can help you with the screening process because I already know it's gonna come. It's gonna come crazy.
It's gonna be heavy.
Because with you, man, they don't just let you look; they let you look and touch. So it's like, you know, I'm trying to touch too. You know?
Nah, I got you. You can do the judging. We set it up on here, man. We'll have them come. You know, we looking for like this. We ain't looking for just pretty, man. Pretty is old now, man.
Yeah, we want to see some booty. That's what we want to see. How much is Celine bags going for nowadays?
I mean, they got bags.
I can't afford it, so I don't even look it up.
Celine is crazy. Celine got bags from 2,000 to 30,000. So you know, we gonna surprise them. But you know, everything I do is expensive, man. So.
Now, before I go, man, with the name of my papers, you talking about bags and expensive. Do you feel people when they see you, do they feel that you always gotta be? Like, you know, certain people walk in the strip club and the bartenders and the bottle girls run straight to him and because they know he gonna blow a bag. Or is this sometimes you just want to go out and just, look, I'm chilling. I name papers, but I ain't spending no paper tonight.
You fucking fortunately you fuck it up when you live like this. You can't do that.
Yeah, so there's no days off.
It's like a girl with a big butt. You can't walk down the street and expect niggas to not try to talk to you. It's over. It's a wrap. You might as well just cut it off, cut the butt off.
Now, do you feel like niggas like, cause you know I be in the club, man. I see how niggas gravitate to other niggas. Pause, but it's just like when they see a nigga in there throwing money, and you know he's living a life, and you're like, oh, that's my bro. You know what I mean? How many bros do you have right now? Do you feel like people just throwing your name like, oh yeah, that's my papers, that's my man's, that's my.
You know, I got, man, my circle's small, but you know, I run 100 deep when I'm in the club. But you know, these old people I grew up with since Pampers, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like everything I do is different. So I'm always safe, man. Everything always good. People embrace me all the time. I got a different attitude. You know what I mean? My shit is different. Like I perform. After I get off the stage performing, I'm going right in the crowd with the crowd. I'm sipping bottles. I'm pouring everybody cups. I'm serious with it.
Got you, man. Well, listen, papers. That new record, Celine, From All Hip Hop, we rocking with it, man.
Appreciate that. Let's get
Keep
it.
doing what you're doing. Hopefully, when you blow up, because a lot of dudes, man, they blow up, and then I hate you for the follow up interview, and you like, bruh, and I hate you about trying to do the judging. You like, I don't know who D-Nails is.
Nah,
so
I
I'm
got
just
you.
saying, all we ask is when you go and that record take off like how it's supposed to take off, man, you come back.
I
And
heard
kick
you was
with us
bumping that in your car and all that.
Yeah, listen, I got a Jeep, and I got, like I said, I live in the suburbs, but I keep it at a minimum volume. You know what I mean? I can't really crank it like how I want to. But I was listen, I think it was Will the other day on Power.
Last night, Angie Martinez, salute to Angie Martinez played it. Salute to DJ Will, you know what I mean? Salute to DJ Drewski, K Slay, Pro Style, my guy, Scenario, you know, salute to South, you know what I mean? Shit like that, man. They rocking with us, so let's get it.
Yeah,
and
man.
Flex, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, see, once you get that bomb on it, and it's 100%.
He gonna see me soon. I'm just trying to make some noise so he can hear me. I know he hear me now, but you know he gonna talk to me soon. Let's get it.
Oh, and I'm forgetting. Speaking of Flex, I'm glad you brought him up, man. That New York, and I'm a big advocate. I'm telling people I'm from Jersey, but from Jersey, New York, Jersey, same thing. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
Facts.
So it's like that New York sound that's out right now. You got the Young M.A.'s, the Davies, the people who out here. Who are making a lot of noise from New York, and everybody's like, yo, New York is finally sounding like New York again. What do you say about that, and how do you feel like your sound, do you feel like, yo, my sound fits that New York sound, or you trying to stay in your own lane and not really trying to fall into that step? Because I feel like a lot of people criticize New York rappers when they come out with something different. Look at Designer. He came out, sound like somebody from the South, and they crucified him like he wasn't born and raised in Brooklyn, just because I feel music is music. If you make music, and it sounds good and it works for you, run with it. But I'm not gonna lie, I do like that New York sound because I grew up on your Fabulous, your Jada Kisses and stuff like that. So
I think I think my sound right now is something real different. I grew up in New York in the Bronx, so I grew up listening to the bars, and I love people that can rap, man. You know what I mean? That's how I grew. You listen to my music, I get busy, like, you know what I'm saying? But I love music too, so like you can't really put it in a category, man. Music is music. Like when you go out step out of your what and do something different, it just works. When it work. I love music, so I love down south. I was just in Miami. I listen to down south, all that type of music. I run around. We travel every day. I'm in another state like every other week. So, you know what I mean? It's
listen,
crazy.
man, I see you fly private, bro. Teterborough's not far from where I'm at.
Nah, we got you, man.
Yeah.
You know, when I do this contest, you're going to come judge, so you're going to come with them.
I'm there. It's on camera. This
course,
will be
I got
online.
you.
So, listen, that's the lean bag. We'll be giving out to a voluptuous young lady out there. Right. You don't got to be pretty. We just need you to send shots from the neck down.
Nah. We can have you interview them or something, man. We going to pick a certain after, a little certain amount of them after we choose them up and have you interview them, and we'll pick them. They don't gotta be pretty. Pretty's old. That's old. Right?
Pretty is old. I like.
We want smart. And shit like that.
Well, okay. I got you.
I got your name on a degree instead of a club flyer.
I got you. I'm glad you explained it. When you said pretty is old, I'm like, the pretty chicks is like, oh, you just want the big butt. No, you talking about
we want
degrees.
You to be smart.
Okay.
Yeah, we want you to pretty and big butt and shit is old. But I mean, I still love.
Yeah, hey, we still love the pretty.
You gonna make me lose my fitting? I still love the big butts and all that. But it's different, man.
Do the butt have to be real to enter this contest?
Nah, I don't even know what real butts look like no more.
Okay, all right. So listen, it don't matter if you got surgery, come through.
You can have surgery, yeah. It's nothing wrong with that.
We ain't judging, man. My man Papers, appreciate you stopping by, kickinallhiphop.com.
Anytime, always here for y'all, man. Whenever y'all want.